People joining. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Today we're going to be working on those abs. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. I'm just setting up the right angle. How are we feeling today? Who's feeling their body after yesterday's workout? Anyone? I'm feeling sore, I have to say. Share with me. Let me know how you're feeling. Good morning, Mava. Good morning. Good morning, Carlotta. Who's coming in? So good to see everyone joining in. Oh, your shoulders. Yes, I'm feeling my shoulders too. So we'll do a little bit of stretch for that. That's all of that stabilization right there. So that's what's great is that you're stabilizing your shoulders whenever we do any sort of work in our planks. But yes, shoulders hurt. We'll stretch them out a little bit. There's a little bit of shoulder work happening today as well. So be mindful of them if you feel them. And I will try to adjust if anyone's feeling anything too much. We are going to spend a lot of time in side planks. So if at one point you feel that you need to come and modify on your knees or so on, then please do. And yeah, it's going to be a good session. We're going to start off on our backs, however. And we're going to get into that breathing because when we train our abs, your breath comes into it quite a lot. So if you think about your abdominals that are sitting obviously right here, but behind it you've got the diaphragm. So when you're breathing right here at the bottom of your ribs, when you inhale, that diaphragm pushes down to create more space here. So for that, we kind of push and create a little bit of this outward motion for our abdominals. And then as you exhale, that's where you get that pressure and engagement of the abdominals as they contract and push everything together. So we want to get that breathing. I want you to move your abdominals at first, just to start preparing them. And then we're going to start breathing a little bit more laterally as we do in Pilates, and even in yoga to a certain extent, that you want to start breathing, letting your rib cage move. So you'll get the intercostals right between your ribs. They start working, all that pulling together, so that we create a sense of unity between the whole body in principle, yeah? So we are going to start off lying down. I'm going to turn down the music just a tad because for this part, I want you to be able to hear me, and I want you to be able to hear my breathing, most importantly. So when you're ready, come to lay down on your back. Unfortunately, we're not going to feel this nice and relaxed the whole time, but we're just going to start off. Again, as we lay down, I know those comments get in the way, so just press on your screen and they will disappear so that you can see me, you can hear what's going on. So I want you to just come and lay in a relaxed position here. Just pushing my Buddhas out of the way here. Alright, and then just place a hand on your heart, one hand on your abdominals, and begin to breathe in. So as you breathe in, through your nose, breathe in a lot of air. Feel which hand rises. So for me, it's my abdominal, my hands on my stomach, that rises. And then as you exhale through your mouth, feel how they both fall, but especially those abdominals. We're going to do 3 more here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling nice and wide. And exhaling. One more time, nice big breath in. Nice big exhale out. Really hear your breathing. So exhaling, let your breath come completely out. And then from there, now I want you to take a breath in, but I don't want your hand to rise on your chest if that's the one rising. I really want you to breathe deeply down into your hands. So inhale, let the abdominals rise. Exhale, feel it drop down. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Now feel how as you exhale, that rib cage kind of tightens together. So I like to imagine I have a corset on. And as I exhale, It's kind of that corset is pulling tight and together, and that's wrapping my rib cage. It's knitting it together, and it's also pulling it down towards my hips. So I'm getting this connection between my lowest rib and my hip bone, and same thing on the other side, also across. And that's your stabilization, that's your core power right there. So I want you to think of that throughout the rest of the movements, especially if you find that you get a lot of low back pain. Maybe it's that connection that you're not fully getting. So think about that connection. And then from there, we are just going to begin by raising our arms up towards the air. So we're going to slowly layer everything in. We're going to move through lying down, into 4-point kneeling, into planks, and then come back to lying down, okay? So I want you to take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, imagine you're pushing your hands through water. So you exhale, and you press those hands down. I want you to feel like as if there's resistance here as you push down. Inhale, float the arms out. Exhale, press the arms down. Inhale, lift them up. So I know this is very light, and you can just kind of go like this, and you won't feel anything. But I want you to really connect with the muscles in your body. So exhale, press down. Feel the abdominals connecting here. Feel that connection, that rib cage and that corset tightening. Inhale. Keep a little bit of that tightness in your abdominals and in that corset. Again, exhale, press down. Inhale up. Now, interlace your hands, bring them behind your head, and lift your elbows so that you can see your elbows in your side vision. We're going to begin some curl-ups. Again, if curl-ups are not good for your body, leave this out. There's going to be a possibility to do all of this without lifting the head. So if your curl-ups are not possible today, just stay with that pressing down on the arms. Let's take a breath in here. As you exhale, I want you to imagine you're still pressing those arms straight down so you get that connection into your rib cage. But you also begin to lift your heads. Your elbows lift upwards and you lift down. Exhale, look down towards your hips. Notice what's happening in these hips. If they start tilting, so your pubic bone is lifting up towards the ceiling, you're working your hip flexors a whole lot more than you're working those low abdominals. So try to keep the hips steady throughout, so we're not rocking back and forth like this, and that's where you kind of get that noise in your low back sometimes. And then lower it all the way down, we inhale. Exhale. Curl up. Forcefully exhale your air here as you curl up. So we really get that connection. And then inhale, lengthen your spine down. So feel like you're creating space here. Same thing coming up. Exhale, curl it up, lengthen your spine. I think of my spine coming up and over as I curl up. And same thing as I come down, I lengthen the front of my body. Because we want to create length in the spine. We want to create length in our front body. Lower it back down. Inhale, exhale, curl it up. Keep reaching through your elbows as you curl up. Lower it down. We're going to do one more here. Breathe it in. Exhale, curl it up. Now hold it here at the highest point. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you'd like, join me in coming up a little bit higher, a little bit lower. Curling a little bit higher, a little bit lower. So I think of someone pushing down right here as I curl up and up. Watch what's happening with your hips. Keep that exhale. Watch your knees. Think of having just a this distance between so we get the inside thighs working. Siri does not understand, but we understand, right guys? We're going to keep working. We're going to feel those abdominals curling up and up. Don't use momentum. Really think of your abdominals working here. So it's that contraction of your muscles that are working you. We're going to keep going here for another 5 and 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Lower all the way down. Just stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, your hands come back behind your head. And we're just going to lay here. Let your elbows relax down on the floor. Think your head heavy. Take a breath in. As you exhale, feel that inter-abdominal pressure and connection here. And then just lift your right leg up into the air. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let the foot come down. Inhale. Exhale. Let your left leg come up into the air. Bring it down. Keep alternating those legs, using your exhale as the movement or as the cue for your movement. All right, we're gonna do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. And then other side, exhale and lifting up. Inhaling to hold, exhale, bring it down. Now, take a breath in. As you exhale, bring those, first of all, bring your elbows up so you can see them in your side vision. Now breathe in. As you exhale this time, your head lifts and your right knee comes up at the same time. You bring it up. And then we're going to inhale actually on the way down. Exhale, left leg comes up, head comes up. Inhale, down. So we keep alternating. And down. Now think of the height of your spine. Rather than really bringing that knee in, you can, but think more about bringing your chest to your thigh rather than your thigh to your chest. So we get up, and then we do that little bit of extra pulse up, and then we bring it down. Inhale, and exhale, curl it up, and down. We're going to do 2 more on each side. So curl, curl, and down. Inhale, exhale, curl, curl, down. Keep your low back connected with the mat if that feels best for you. Don't go into arch and imprint. Stay either arching or stay either imprinting. And up, and then down. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze your legs together. Only do this if it feels okay for your back. But really exhale, and then curl both legs and feet up and head up. And then we're going to stay here. Now here we're going to open up the heels. Sorry, keep your heels together, open up your knees rather. Take a breath in. As you exhale, you are now going to curl a little bit higher through your chest. Breathe in again. Exhale, bring the knees this time to lift and tap your elbows, bring it down. Exhale, bring it in, bring it down. Now here, go slow. We're going to go super slow. Yesterday we went fast, today we go slow. So we're really working the core. Exhale, bring it in. Ooh, I'm feeling my lower abdominals. I hope you guys are too. Bring it in. See if you can just hover those hips off from the ground a little bit. So I'm holding it together. I'm holding it up and down. And we're going to go 4 more here. Exhale, bring it up. And we're going to go 3. Keep your head high. Don't let it fall down. As my legs go away from me, I actually curl a little bit higher. We're going to do 1 more. Bring it in. And then come all the way back down. Knees together. Legs straight down. And then relax all the way down. Stretch your arms over your head. Big breath in. And then exhale, bring those knees back in. We're going to keep going. This time we're going to go into our rotations, okay? So hands behind your head. We're going to layer it just like we did before. Feet are hip bone distance apart. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, begin curling up just like you did before. Then twist to the right. Hold it here. Notice that my hips, I'm trying to keep them still. They're not moving with me or falling the other way. Trying to keep that still, and then I come all the way back down. I breathe in. Exhale, curl up and over the other way. I think opposite shoulder to opposite hip, and then I bring it back down. Inhale, exhale, twist, good, and down. And I imagine someone's pulling my elbow up and then across. So I keep the distance between my elbows. Remember, we're not doing this where we're closing the elbows over. Keep the elbows the same distance the whole time. Twist and down. Inhale, exhale, twist and down. Try to keep that distance between the elbows the whole time. Breathing in, coming down. Exhaling as you twist. Good, and down, and over, and down. Now hold it here, breathe in. As you exhale, your right knee comes up and you twist to the right, and the leg comes down to the floor as you come down. Exhale, twist to the left, and down. Twist to the right, and try to bring your elbow to the outside of your knee, and down. Exhale, twist, and down. Exhale, we twist, good, and back down. I'm starting to feel my abs burning here. Go down, breathing in, and exhale. And we're only beginning here. So after all this, you guys are going to feel your core. All right, down, inhale, exhale. Use intention, use purpose, use your breath. So here, if I exhale a little bit more, I'm going to get even deeper into that rotation. So use your exhale. All right, one more time over to the left, then come down. Squeeze your legs together, breathe in. As you exhale, lift the legs up into the air. Breathe in, exhale, curl up. This is your start position now. We twist to the right and we send our left leg away. We come back to center. We twist over to the left and back to center. As I reach my left leg away, I'm pulling my belly button in and I feel that length now on this side. Back to center. Twist, good. Back to center. Exhale, hold it with control. And over. Good, and back. Keep going here, and over. Good. All right, if you'd like, for the last 4, I want to challenge you to join me with straight legs. So we're going to keep those legs straight. You're going to pull the right leg in towards you, left leg lowers down, come back to center. Go over, and center. Go over, and center. One more time, over, 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 and then all the way back. Whew, and breathe in. My gosh, I am feeling my abs. I hope you guys are too. So from there now, we're gonna keep moving and we're gonna start to do this rocking back and forth. So abs are working. Sorry, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do one more exercise down here. So I want you to come with your hands in line with your shoulders. So reach them up. One leg lifts up, then the other. So this is your dead bug. So I want you to imprint your low back here and then let your knees. So if you can see, so I'm here in neutral. As I imprint, my knees might travel closer towards me. So if they come a little bit closer, I'm just gently gonna push them away a little bit. Hands are up in line with my shoulders. Then as I exhale, my right leg and my left hand reach away. You go as low as you can without arching that back. Bring it back in. Exhale over. Inhale back in. Use intention through the muscles. So my leg is active as I'm reaching away through the toes, through the fingertips of my hand, back up. Exhale. Make sure the back stays pressing down the whole time. If you feel your back arching or if you feel any pain in it, send your legs higher. All right? Keep going. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good. And then hug your knees in towards the chest. Give it a little bit of a rock. Good. Now from here, grab hold behind your thighs. Nod your shin chest. We're going to start to rock and roll our way up. So tuck your tailbone, knees come into a tight little ball. We start to bring the knees in towards us. So we rock back and forth here. Really around that low back. If this is hard for you, it might be because that low back is too flat. So exhale, you roll it back and you lift up. One more time, roll it back and then lift up, come all the way up. I'm gonna stand myself back a little bit and extend my legs and they're now active, okay? How are we doing? Anyone feeling their abs working yet? We're gonna reach our arms forward here and we're gonna go into 5 roll downs and each time we're gonna go a little bit further down and then we're gonna come further up, okay? So from here, reach your arms forward. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, belly button pulling in. As you lower down, with control, with control. Keep scooping the belly button in, hold it here. Breathe in, exhale, we come forward and up. Breathe in, exhale, round the tailbone underneath you. Squeeze your legs, you lower down, 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 stop there. And then come all the way back up, good. Whatever you need to do with your hands, go ahead and do it. If you need to do a little boogie, you can do that. All right, lower it down, lower it down, lower it down. All right, let's stop about here and then come all the way back up. Remember, for your body, do what feels best. So if you need to stop before I do that. We're gonna go a little bit lower, just to sort of the tips of our shoulder blades, and then we come all the way back up. Next time we're gonna go all the way down and all the way up, okay? So lower it down. Squeeze your heels together. Legs are active. They are working here. Keep lowering. Keep lowering. Keep lowering. Now as the head comes down, don't drop it. Just reach your arms overhead. Breathe in. And then exhale. Lift. And reach. Ooh, and that heel lifted. And we're going to reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. And then back up. Because I didn't do that super well, we're going to do that one more time. Okay, so I want you to squeeze your legs together. Don't lift your feet. We all love a little bit more workouts here, right? So we're going to lower down. Lower down. Now here, really think about pushing your heels down. They are your anchors. Lower down, lower down, lower down, lower down, and stretch your arms over your head. Breathe in, and then exhale. All right, now press your heels down, 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 down. Good, and I did it too. We're reaching forward, and then all the way back. Awesome, guys. All right, bring your legs a little bit further apart. Hands behind your head. So this is an exercise that I used to teach at a Pilates studio in London called Core, which is amazing. And you have the Queen of Abs there, Shawn Marshall. So she would teach this one, and I love it. So I want you to take a breath in. As you exhale, I want you to twist towards the right. Now, my feet stay the same line. If as you twist to the right, your right foot pulls in towards you, you're twisting from your hip rather than your rib cage. So try to keep your feet still. If you need to bring them together for feedback, go ahead and do that. But I want you to exhale, twist to the right as far as you can without those feet coming apart. I'm just going to come back into this position here. Now, as you exhale, lower down as if you were doing a roll down like we did before. Down, 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 staying in this rotation. We're going to stop about here. You're going to breathe in, and as you exhale, lift up and over. Then bring that elbow, so left elbow to the left thigh and twist. Lift up, go a little bit further, then back to center. We go the other way. We exhale. Lower it down, 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 down. Stop about there. Inhale, exhale. Bring it up and over. Your right elbow to your right knee, and then lift all the way up, back to center. We're gonna go 2 more. Twist and down, because I have a couple more things that I wanna get to. Down, and then lift up and over. Press it back, good. All the way up, back to center. 1 more time. Exhale, twist, twist. Lower down, down. Pull that belly button in, pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. And then come all the way back here, press it. And then come all the way up. Good, guys. All right, cross your legs, roll it through into a plank position. So I know our shoulders are really tight from yesterday. We're just gonna do a little bit here. We're not gonna do too much because I don't want you to feel tight in those, okay? But we are gonna do everyone's favorite 3-legged dog. Just gonna pull this in a little bit. So you're gonna come into here, hands directly below your shoulders. Now I want you here to be a little bit kinder to those shoulders. Feel, press up, and feel that stretch right between your shoulders. So we're a little bit rounded, but not fully. And then think of your shoulders walking wider across your back the whole time. Tuck your toes under, lift up and back into your 3-legged dog, or into your downward dog, and exhale. Here's actually a really good place to feel that connection, that vacuum that you can get in those low abdominals. So press down through your hands, rotate your shoulders around your ribcage. Now reach your right leg up into the air. As we exhale, the knee is gonna come to your same elbow. We're gonna tap it, and then you're gonna stretch it up. You're gonna bring it in towards your chest, and you're gonna step it back up. And then we're gonna go 1 more time over to the left and back. And then this time, the knee comes to your chest. Then I want you to pivot, so you come into a side plank. Now, if this is too hard, you can always come down into this position here and have your leg here, okay? Whatever position you are in, I want you to just have that top leg lifted, other arm extended. I breathe in and here. 5 times, we're gonna bring the knee to elbow, and then stretch away. Bring the knee to elbow, stretch away. I'm keeping distance between my ear and my left shoulder. We're gonna do that 1 more time. Bring it in, bring it in. Restarting 1 more time because we're doing 5. And then bring it in. Bring that hand down, and then we're gonna press it up and back. We're gonna go ahead and do that 3-legged dog on our left side. So breathe in. As you breathe out, lift your left leg up. Bring it to your left elbow. Press it back into the same knee, and press it back. And then to the opposite elbow, and press it back. Now use that exhale. Bring the knee into your chest, pivot to your pinky toe edge, and then lift it up. Again, if you need to, come down into your side plank right here, and just go for those 5 here. All right, but I'm gonna come into my full one to be with you guys who are doing this. So I lift up higher, I bring the knee in, and down. Bring the knee in, and down. Bring it in, 3. Awesome, guys. And 2. And 1. Come back into your plank, drop those knees down, sit back into a child's pose. Just give it a little bit of a stretch out here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale nice and wide. Exhale, roll up through your spine, come all the way back up. We're going to come into a side plank, and we're gonna bring that elbow. So shoulders will work, but you can support them, okay? So press the elbow down, press the forearm down, and feel that shoulder blade rotating back and down into here. Your hands are onto your hips, and we are here. We're gonna raise those hips up into the air, and then I want you to tap the hip to the floor and then push it back up. Tap the hip to the floor, push it back up. So you imagine, like you did when you were a kid, the floor is lava right underneath where your hip is. So we lift up and lift. Now if you'd like, you can have your legs extended. Drop, lift, drop rather, and lift, and lift. We're gonna go 4, and we're gonna go 3, 2, 1. Bring this forearm down like so, and reach your arms forward. So we're in a forearm plank. We're just gonna tip our hips from side to side to side to side for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Go over to the other side. Again, if you like to have your knees down, go for it. Or if you have your feet stacked, go for it. We're gonna drop and lift. Drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. You got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back to center. Bring your right hand under your right shoulder, left hand under right, and then come up all the way into your plank. All right, I'm gonna adjust my shirt. From there, we are going to do a little bit of side stepping. So I want you to take a giant step to the right with your right foot. Giant step to the right with your left foot. Step the left leg back, right leg back. Left over to left, right to left. Step it back, step it back. And then pick up your pace as you go through these. And back. Use that exhale as you come over, okay? Keep going. I'm gonna move my mat out a little bit, so keep going with that because I need some space for this next move. All right, now come back. Join me in plank wherever you are. Now, you either stay with those or we're gonna do 4 hops because it's Easter. We're gonna bring in that buddy. So we're gonna inhale. As you exhale, hop to the side, hop it back, plank. Hop to the side, hop it back, plank. One more time, each side, and back. One more time over, and then back. Drop those knees, and sit back. Good, guys. All right, bring your legs around. One more time for straight legs in front of you. And then from there, come to your front. We're gonna finish off with our Pilates series of 5. So I want you to draw your knees in. I want you to lift those legs up, hold and balance here. And maybe we throw a teaser in, we'll see. All right, you're going to, from here, grab hold of your left leg, pull it in towards you, extend the right leg. Begin slowly, with control, to lower your spine. Down, 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 and then pull that knee in. Exhale, swap those legs, and swap, and swap, and swap, and swap. Good, and really with purpose, reach that leg away. Exhale, exhale. Use your breath, stay high, don't fall down, keep curling up. And let's go 4, and 3, and 2, 1. Legs together, hold it there. Curl a little bit higher here. All right, we're gonna breathe in. As we exhale, extend the legs, extend the arms, circle arms around, and then bring it back in. Reach, and circle. Reach, and circle. Don't let the head fall down as those arms circle. I'm doing a little bit of a smaller of a circle because I don't have that much space. And reach. Good. Reach. One more time. Reach. Bring it back. Extend those legs up. Pull your left leg in towards you. And we swap. And we swap. Now try to get that stretch. So even more important than the leg going down is the leg coming towards you. Bring it in. And in. Good. Keep curling. Keep high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs together. Now here, legs are together, hands are actually behind your head. If your head needs to come down, you can do that. But we're gonna flex our feet. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. I flex my feet down. I point as I bring them up. Down, and up, down. You can bend your knees if you need to. And we're gonna do one more here, and up. Bend those knees. Twist to the right, twist to the left, twist to the right, and twist to the left. Good. Almost there. Keep going, guys. Exhale and exhale. And keep going. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on this side. Stay here. Stay here. Just pulse that knee in, in. Whew. And in 4, 3, 2, 1. Back center. Go the other way. Pulse knee in. In. See if you can get the knee to touch the elbow. In. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. And breathe there. Great work, guys. All right. Let's bring your feet down on the floor. Hip bone distance apart. Let's lift those hips up into the air so we counteract our hip flexors if they've pulled in. Breathe it in here. Breathe it out. Just hold. And that's it. You've ignited your abdominals. I hope you're feeling them nice and strong. And then exhale, melt it down. And just release. So I love this part of just dropping the spine down, getting that massage. Breathe it in, breathe out, roll up. And you lift up. Inhaling here. Exhale, melt the spine down. We're going to do that one more time, then we're going to flip on over to our fronts. So as you breathe in, breathe out. lift up, lift the hips a little bit higher, and then exhale, melt it down. Hug your knees in towards your chest, rock from side to side, and then back and forth. Again, really round that back in, come up, cross your legs, or swing them around, come to lay down on your front. We're gonna come into Cobra. So I want you to bring your legs the width of the mat, maybe bigger. Press your feet down, enough that you squeeze your glutes and your knees actually lift off from the ground. Now work that core, because we've found it. We're gonna pull the belly button in towards our spine. Your low back is gonna stay nice and long. Your hands are wider than your mat, and thumbs in line with your nose. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slide the shoulder blades down towards your hips. Begin to peel your spine off from the mat, eventually pushing your hands down, coming up like so. I'm pushing my feet down so my glutes are working. Now maybe this is okay for you. For me, this is quite low, so I like to come a little bit higher. So I actually bring my hands to frame my chest. I breathe in. As I breathe out, I pull my belly button in, but I lift up, and I think of creating length through that low back still. And this feels so good right now. All right, draw the shoulder blades back together, breathing in. Breathe out, calm down. Sit back into a child's pose. Just go for a counter stretch for that back. Come back and forward, lay yourself down one more time. Hands wherever they felt best for you. Now as you lift up, think of that wrapping back of the shoulders. So let's do that all together first. Hands are down by your side, palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulder blades back and up, extend your hands as if you're trying to touch your heels. And because you're doing that, you're lifting yourself up, not your belly button, and you're not resting on your belly button. And then bring your hands forward, but keep that shoulder blades pulling back. And then we lift up. And we stretch. Look over your right shoulder perhaps, if that feels okay for your back. Look towards your heel. Back center, go the other way. Back center, and then exhale, back into a child's pose. Come to sit, facing towards me. And we're gonna do a couple of mermaids. So here you have, I have my left leg. If you're mirroring me, it's gonna be your right leg. Have your left leg folded in front of you. The foot is touching that right knee. I'm gonna inhale, my hand up, my right hand up. I'm gonna fold to my left. If you're mirroring, you're gonna fold to your right. And then all the way back up, and we go the other way. And stretch out. And then just feeling good in this movement. Here, maybe rotate down and stretch. Back to center, lift all the way up. We're gonna go the other way. And stretch it out, good. All right, then come down onto your elbow, stay here. So this is a wonderful movement that I learned in Nikki Bird, one of my previous colleagues at workshop in London. She's an FST specialist, a fascial stretch therapist. And she's awesome, so if you're in London, go check her out. But she did this wonderful class about stretching out all of this of your hips. So I want you to inhale, reach the arm up, and just keep reaching. And then here, you turn to the floor, and then we bend that elbow in, and we extend it away, and you follow your hand. And here, reach, reach, reach. So we get that QL, we get the mid back, and you reach forward. Maybe your hand connects with the floor. I like to push it down here a little bit. And then I drag it in, and then I reach it up. We're gonna do that one more time. Rotate down. And then as that arm comes up, follow along with it. And then just swap your legs around. So a lot of times, especially with our curls, we get really tight here. So it's that beautiful rotational movement that's gonna open up. We're gonna go over this side, and then you guys are done. So we inhale, we reach up, we go over, and we stretch. I press my elbow down here, big, big stretch. Come all the way up. Let's go the other way. And stretch out. Good. Back up, slide away, reach, and up. I think mermaid is one of my favorite stretches just because of the side, this lateral bend. And we're gonna stretch it over. Now we're gonna go into that stretch, Nikki stretch. So we're gonna twist to the floor. Reach it forward, and this is my tight side, so I feel a big stretch from my little finger all the way down to the opposite hip. I feel this big stretch, so it's super nice, really opening up the back. I'm reaching, and then I bend my elbow in, stretch it away, breathing in. Exhale, use that breath. bringing it, oh, that feels so good for my back. And then bringing it down. We're gonna do that one more time, just because. Stretch up, reach, reach, reach. Reach into the corner of my mat here, and I slide in. Inhale that arm up, lift and follow. Let's do one more thing here. Let's cross our legs, guys. And let's just fall forward. So exhaling, folding forward, letting your neck relax, letting your shoulders, your upper back. Breathing in nice and wide. Exhale. And then one more time, big breath in. Big breath out. Come all the way up. Interlace your fingers. Press your hands towards me and round that upper back. Inhale, lift your hands to your heart up to the ceiling. And then let's interlace the hands behind our back. And this is a move I saw my friend Sabrina doing, where you're gonna push my fingers to interlace. I lift my head up. And if you want, place your hands onto the floor and lift your chest a little bit higher. And then relax. All right, guys, let's just finish this off as we normally do with a purposeful breath, setting our intention for the day. So I want you to breathe in, sweep your arms above your head, reach up. Exhale, close your eyes, bring your hands down towards your forehead. Feel the mind calm, feel the mind focused, feel the mind happy and joyous. Bring your hands down to rest at your lips, connecting with your words, connecting with those words of joy, those words of wisdom, and with your laugh and your smile. Then bring your hands down to your heart, your beautiful, gorgeous, shining heart, which leads you throughout the day, connects you with the people around you. And from this center, we take all of our choices today, all of our actions. We lead with our heart forward. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Open your eyes, round up, close, you guys. Well done, well done, well done. So a little bit different from yesterday, a little bit more focused. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling your abdominals. Tomorrow we have the full 1 hour mix of the best of the week. So what I need from you is for you to let me know what was the best moves of the week. So go on my profile, comment on the videos that are there, and let me know which ones you liked. Thank you, Angelise and Talia. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, guys. Tazzy, thank you guys. So happy to have you join each morning. Let me know what you liked. What did you not like? Gracias, thank you, Carlotta. And yeah, we're just gonna have lots of fun tomorrow. It's more of a play hour and like really feeling our body, getting into it. It is Easter, so I know we all have lots of chocolates happening, lots of joyous, good food despite all circumstances. I really hope that you have a great Easter, that you have this time to connect with yourself, with your family. Thank you, Maeva, for being here. All right, guys, we are just gonna go and enjoy our Friday. So have a great day. Let me know how you feel. We will connect again tomorrow morning for our final class of the week. Happy Easter all. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy those chocolates. Enjoy all of your foods. Good. Oh, wonderful. Everyone's wishing each other an Easter. Glad påsk in Swedish. All right. Bye, guys.